Been wanting to make this video for a little while. Every man and his dog has a first aid kit in his four-wheel drive, and if you don't, you probably should. Even if it's super basic, you're better off having something than nothing. There's some awesome first aid kits out there that'll have everything you could ever possibly need, but if you're only ever getting out once in a while, the cost of those might put you off. So it got me thinking, maybe you can build your own, or at least start off with a cheaper basic kit and beef it up. The first thing I wanted to do is find out what should definitely be in a first aid kit. Did what anyone else should probably do and jumped on Google. There's a great article by Survival First Aid, Essential Components of a Four-Wheel Drive First Aid Kit. Now I recommend going and have a read of that because it's got some really strong tips. I'll chuck a link in the description there. A basic starter kit will come with most of the things that you need for the most urgent emergencies, but there's a bunch of items that could be added for more common minor injuries. And if you don't want to go ahead and buy a whole first aid kit, it's probably a good idea to just grab a couple of things that I'm going to show you today. Here's the one that I'm using at the moment. Just a little Officeworks special first aid kit. To round out the information here, I'm going to list the stuff that even the most basic kits come with for urgent emergencies. So those things are your typical bandages, gauze, dressing, rolls, all that kind of thing. Band-aids, a resuscitation face shield, triangle bandage, iPad, surgical tape for wrapping the bandage around, safety pins, pair of scissors for bandages, splinter probes, some surgical nitrile gloves, and probably one of the best things that these come with is also a quick first aid kit. So what do I want to add to that list? Those kits come with some really good basic things, but I feel like you can really add some more decent quality products that you use a lot when you're out camping. So first, Band-Aids. They come with them usually, but they're usually these cheap little average ones. So some decent fabric Band-Aids, a good set of tweezers, antiseptic wipes, as well as antiseptic cream anytime you get a little cut or scrape, burn cream or burn gel as well. Absolutely, you're cooking with fires or anything else. Another thing I'm gonna get is a larger Elastoplast roll, just extra bandage. And the big thing I really wanna get is a snake bite kit. You can buy one of these as a whole kit, but I've seen them cheap enough you can just add. Okay, first port of call. Got a little laundry list of things to buy from here. You could literally go ham here. You can fill this with just about anything you think you might need while you're going camping. So obviously after a couple of trips, maybe take note of what could happen. Come on down to your local chemist and just bundle up some stuff. Never hurts to be more prepared. Some actual decent Band-Aids. Alcohol wipes. Got the antiseptic wipes as well, but gonna get some ointment, burn cream. Decent size Elastoplast roll. Good to get yourself a decent little set of tweezers as well. Find the ones with the little slant edge is so much better if you want to get splinters out and whatnot. You can pick it from wherever, but these ones seem to be pretty good. Right, that's me done. Let's get out of here. Too much me walking through here like this. Last port of call to BCF to get this snake bite kit. Here we go, that's what we need. One of these. The survival kits seem a lot more comprehensive than these. But look mate, better to have something. Also, just a little note, a couple of your basic kits here that you can grab if you just want to just get something and get you started. Alright, here's the haul. Alright, so a couple of things. Got some alcohol wipes. Just good if you get little cuts and bits and pieces, you can just wipe them down, just clean them up. Tweezers, antiseptic ointment, a couple extra Band-Aids, some proper Elastoplast roll, snake bite kit. Like it said, there's some better ones out there. You have to read the instructions on there. Basically, they're just compression bandages. So these are super basic, but if you get a snake that bites you can, instead of having to run a bloody belt around your leg or something like that, they'll compress. And burn gel. Cooking over fires, burns are very likely. Now, just something I want to touch on with this, it's actually been said that gels, creams, whatever, aren't really that smart to have on burns after the fact. But the most consistent thing I've seen that is actually said, and it even says this on the instructions here, is cool under cold running water for 20 minutes if available. So this is Melaleuca oil, apparently, which I looked up is apparently tea tree oil. So just a little extra thing just to help out if you're absolutely burnt. So put it in the kit. If you've already bought a med kit, if the kit came with a little bag and it's big enough, great, you can chuck all this in here. Otherwise, you can go source your own little bag. You know, having something that is very obviously a first aid kit always helps as well. Right, so I'm gonna put all that in there and then we'll be just about done. There you have it, final kit all put together. One last little thing that I forgot to mention was a good idea to grab a tick key. I only just recently found out about these sorts of things, but considering we probably go to a lot of places where good chance you're going to get a tick, great thing to have. Just keep it in there. Get a tick, put them over there, pull them out, good to go. So I'll put that in there and pack up the rest of this. Couldn't fit everything in this little bag, but not terribly mad about those little things being separate, but might try and find a bigger bag in the future. Alrighty, stored away for the moment. Until the next time that my dumbass hurts myself out camping. All right, I just wanted to add a few things to wrap up here. Got a couple of little notes. The things we've added are a great addition to beef up any first aid kit for general use. They're also more so things that are gonna help with smaller, less serious injuries. If you really wanna check out some really good first aid kits, I recommend checking out Survival First Aid Kits. I'll chuck a link in the description below. Check them out. They actually also make a really good standalone snakebite kit, and that kit's really comprehensive as well. Another great consideration if you're going to some really remote areas is an emergency radio beacon, so a PLB or EPIRB. These are in case of dire emergencies, so I'll add a link in there as well, but do your research on them. Look, the whole purpose of this video is just to get you thinking about what's in your first aid kit. So if that does that job, then that's perfect. But if there's anything that I've missed out that you really think should be added, put a comment in below and let me know, because I'd love to hear it. Right, hope that's been helpful. So cheers for watching. Thanks.